Hello and welcome back to CS38 Racing, and we are taking the ZX10R around 3 different circuits. So if you enjoy this series so far, give it a big thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get down into the action today in Ride 5 on the PS5. Okay, so we're going around 3 circuits, the short course at Blue Wave, Okayama and Alton Park, and if we do well we will get a Kawasaki bike as well. You know, we went with the Beamer last time, we're going to go with the Kawasaki this time round. Let's go with the red Kawasaki. So we're down here for race 1 at the short circuit for Blue Wave circuit, I believe it is, and we're off the line. It's not a terrible start. We've managed to get around another Kawasaki model there. Coming into turn 1, everyone is very apprehensive on the brakes, so we're trying not to completely slam into the back of someone. We've got through into 6th. I'm finding that this bike, I find a little bit hard to get it to pivot, whereas with the BMW I find I can get the bike to pivot a lot quicker in the mid part of the corner. I can sort of I guess point and shoot maybe with the BMW more so than the Kawasaki here, but you know what, let's make it a little bit challenging, give us something to work on and adapt to a new bike. The Kawasaki does seem quite good on acceleration and in mid-corner speed, but getting the bike to actually get to exactly where I want it to be before I put on the accelerator and fire it out of the corner is just a little bit difficult in some circumstances. Whoa, we've had a massive wobble there, so Alex Massetti had got through on us there. We're going to look at making a move back through, gingerly through there. Run a bit wide, so I might leave the door open for Alex to make a move. We're on the inside of the curb there. He looks to have a lot better inline braking with the MV Augusta. So we're really just trying some major defensive riding here at the moment, and I don't know how much longer we can hold the position considering it's that defensive of a riding style. Normally we're a bit more attackive, we're making moves onto the brakes, but we've cooked it into this turn 8, the final corner there. And we just overshot our braking marker. It was not what we needed. So we're sitting in 6th now. Let's see if we can settle into a rhythm. We are going faster than we have on the previous 2 laps. Into turn 1. We're a bit deep. We're onto the green. It's a bit bumpy and a little bit sort of, I was going to say soft, but it's like you lose a lot of traction out there. So Alex has got through again. We're looking to make an audacious dive bomb on the inside. We didn't manage to make that work. Can we line up and undercut out of turn 5 into turn 6? We've got good acceleration. We had the change of direction, but Alex was there, and we kind of tried to ride through him. So we're running deep again into turn 8, but let's see if we can run a wider line and cut back across to get better acceleration on the straight, just as we've done there. Excellent move. 4 of 5 laps completed now. The rear is stepping out into turn 1. We managed to pull it up this time. That rear is really wanting to step out. Alex has come through. We might have to cede the position. We know where we're strong, so we might have to line this up in the last sector of the track. We have got to move on into the final corner. Gonna try this wide line again. See if we can get the cut back on the straight. This time we didn't get the advantage we were hoping for. It's on the last lap now, so we've got to put it on the line to get past Alex here. Thought about a move on the inside, but he closed the door. we got a bit squirrely out of turn 1. I lost a lot of time on Alex. As you can see, he's just streaking away from us now, about half a second ahead. We're just trying to hook up the Kawasaki as much as we can. Deep, quite deep into the last corner. We're not making any comeback on the straight here. So 7th it is, we lose out to Alex in the end, but a good race overall. 7th there, 7th in the championship. Let's jump down into race 2 and see what we can do. Okay, race 2, we are in Japan. We have managed to put the bike on pole, so we had a good qualifying session. And we're off to a good start. Trying to get the whole shot into turn 1 here. It's a bit deep, but I was thinking that there were going to be some more riders on the inside that are a bit more aggressive. We had a bit of a snap on the rear there, but we've managed to get through, and we're at 2.5 seconds ahead of the field at this stage, so that is quite unexpected, but we're doing quite well here with the Kawasaki in this track. It seems to be matching our style, which is good. Out of Revolver into Piper. Got quite a solid gap ahead of the field here. The line for the first lap, we're 3.5 seconds ahead, so quite a clear advantage on this track, and we've seemed to have gelled well with the Kawasaki here. Easing this gap out to 6 seconds, so quite a bit of contrast from the previous track where we had quite a bit of difficulty getting the bike to turn, but with this track we're able to maximize the potential of the Kawasaki. We can sort of make our riding style work quite well around this track. So we're absolutely making good time here. But that's good because I don't know how the next race is going to go, so it's good to have the strength and just certain tracks that we will be racing at. up the gap even further. Quite boring in the spectator sense for this race, but it is good that we've gelled with the Kawasaki, because in a few testing videos I did off screen, I wasn't too sure how the Kawasaki would gel with the riding style that I have, which mainly seems to suit quite well the BMW, Suzuki and Yamaha. But it's always good to learn and get to grips with another manufacturer as we move into the coming rounds in the next section of Ride 5, where we might have to use the Kawasaki or Kawasaki brands, so it would be good to get a bit of a feel for what it feels like in the game. At this stage, I guess we're also wondering too when we will get a update to Ride 5 or a completely new game in Ride 5, the Ride series, so maybe like a Ride 6 as well, considering it's been quite a while since this game has come out now. Oh, we're way deep into turn 1. We've managed to make our first mistake of the race on the last lap into the first corner. Going through the Williams corner of turn 2, so all of that's considered turn 2. Heavy on the brakes now into turn 4. Big twitch on the rear, the front wanted to step out, have a bit of a wheelie there. Heavy on the brakes now down into turn 5, the hairpin corner. Over this little ridge and change in direction to off camber right. Left hand corner. Through turn 7. On the power, we've just gone over the curve there a little bit onto the dirt. Doesn't matter, I think we've got a strong enough gap between ourselves and second place. And we come down the finish straight in first position, 8.4 seconds ahead of the rest of the field, and that does well for our championships hopes. Let's see what we can do in the next round down at Oulton Park. Okay, race 3. It's a wet race. We haven't had one of those in a while, and I'm not too sure how this Kawasaki is going to feel in the wet. We're already getting a massive amount of wheel spin straight off the line, pretty much down to last place on the grid. So much wheel spin here, we just can't keep the bike under control. Massive head twitch. Making a few positions now down into turn 4. We're still a bit deep. As soon as we get on the power, we're just losing it. It's just going straight through the tire and just spinning the rear tire up. We weren't able to get through cleanly on that corner. We're already dead last here. This isn't looking good. We haven't got good feeling. The bike just seems to be very spongy. I can't give it full power. We just managed to bring that to a stop. Oh, massive slide on the rear there. We're going to really struggle to keep up with the group here. Such a shame from considering the form we had last time on the last race. bike's just wheeling there. We're not getting anything out of the feeling, anything out of what we want to get from the bike here. There's a little bit of a penalty. The rear steps out again. And this is not having fun. We're just going to have to, I think realistically, we're just going to have to let this one go because there's not much we can do here. Whoa, massive moment, massive moment. Coming into turn 9. Again, that rear is just stepping out so much, basically overheating the rear tire. Seeing that not much is happening in this one, I might just let the bike sounds work for themselves. Oh no, we've gone down. We've gone down there. Oh, spinning it all over the place. So I might catch you guys back towards the tail end of this race and let you guys enjoy the sound on this one. We obviously need to do some more practice in the wet with Kawasaki to get the feel, because this has not given us the feel that I was hoping for. But at least we had one win this round out of the 3 races. Not the greatest, but not the worst either.
This is not the top class yet, but you've left many other riders behind. Good riders, but not good enough.
The game there.
Riders who are guided by pure instinct alone, who have talent, but don't commit enough. To come to this point, you've done more. You've fine-tuned your bikes, you've set them up, you've squeezed every bit of performance out of them. And now, you need to find the momentum to really get on top.
Okay, so that rounds out that one. We've unlocked the bike, so if you've liked this one, guys, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you don't miss a single episode. Stay safe, have fun, see you on the next one, bye for now.